welcome to a new YouTube video. It's Monday and it is Cinco de Mayo for those of you that celebrate. I'm pulling up to Orange Theory. It's 4:30 to teach the 5 a.m. We're supposed to wear like Cinco themed, but we still had to wear our work stuff. So I just decided to wear the work stuff because I was like, I don't really know how to mix the two together, but whatever. So I just figured, you know what? I'm just gonna stick with what I know and I'm gonna wear my uniform. So made tacos last night with Tiffany. So I might make those again tonight for dinner just to make it easy for myself to celebrate a little bit. But yeah. I like Cinco de Mayo just because I love Mexican food in general, but I don't drink anymore, so I won't be out really doing anything, and it gets crazy, so I'm just granny now. Anyway, I've got my typical Monday to go. 3 classes here, go downtown, train a few people, have a little break, train another person, and then go to Pilot to teach the class, which I wonder how many people will actually be in that class if it's Cinco. I just thought about that. But anyway, I'm gonna go in here and get this room ready. Nothing too crazy going on this week. I do have the news tomorrow, and I really don't even know what we're gonna talk about. I gotta think about that today. Got a couple of brand deals that I'm excited about and to share with you guys. One of them is a water filtration system that I set up yesterday and did the content for. That's got to be sent out today because it's for Mother's Day. And then what else? Got a couple of other deals going on. Brooke sent me their second package, which you saw. I'm going to be using some of that gear this week in my runs and everything. I've got the Ghost 17s on right now. I'm going to try them out just from like walking around at work this morning, and then also when I do the class today. They're kind of a little stiff compared to like the 22 glycerins. I really like the glycerins a lot. So, but I'm just thinking more in terms of like long runs. These are probably going to be good for Orange Theory and like smaller runs and stuff. So I'm excited to try them out. I do love the color scheme. Everything Brooks I've loved in general. So we'll see what I think about these once I get them kind of broken in and everything. But I'm going to walk in here now. When you're leaving teaching a class, trying to download the vlog, and you got all the protein you'll ever need. Thank you, Sola Bagel, for sending me this new protein bread. I cannot wait to try it. Happy Monday. Morning vlog. It is Tuesday, 4:20. Waiting on Wendy to get here. Gonna train her up. I got the 2 classes at high-low. And then I have the news today. Exciting. Every first Tuesday of every month I go on the news and get to share my passion for nutrition and fitness and kind of just talk about something within those realms. And yeah, so it's a lot of fun, and I love Amber Lynn. She's the host of the show Living East Tennessee on WATE Channel 6 here in Knoxville, Tennessee. And so it's always a lot of fun getting to see her, hang out with her, and to just talk about what I love. So what could you want more? And then after that, I don't have Angela today because she's got a doctor's appointment, but I think I have pretty much a free afternoon to work on some content and stuff and to just like get my life together. It seems like I'm just kind of all over the place these days, but it's in a good way. Like all the good stuff's coming, which is great. A lot of fun opportunities that I've been excited for and things that I can share with you guys later on. Yeah, so I'm gonna get in here. The good thing is it's pretty cold. It's like 55 right now, which a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, it's cold. I gotta get warmed up on my runs and stuff. Honestly, I'm excited because when the summer hits and it starts to be humid and hot every single day, those runs are going to suck. But today it's gonna be a chilly one, so that's good. But I won't be able to do my run until this afternoon, and it's a speed day, so probably can't take Lincoln. I might bring him and then let him sit in the car because my new car has like a thing where you can leave it running for 10 minutes twice. So if I could get him to do the warm-up with me, let him sit while I do my speed work, I can grab him again and do the cool down with him. It just gets to be too hard for him if I'm having to sprint and stuff, so I try to not make him do that so much. But anyways, I'm gonna get in here and get the room ready for Wendy and train her up. Okay, so I just got home from teaching classes, clients, all the things, getting ready quickly for the news today. I'm gonna go on and talk about safety for running in the heat. Right now it's kind of chilly here in Knoxville, which is good for my running, but it's going to get warmer, obviously, the closer we get to summer. So it's a good opportunity to kind of talk about tips, tricks, things to do to make sure you're staying safe and healthy and not dehydrating yourself or overdoing it. So we'll be talking about that. And then I'm also going to talk about the importance of clean water and finding a good filtration system for your house, and how it can reduce, obviously, also plastic and everything, because you won't be using all the plastic water bottles. You can just refill your bottle with this filtration device. There's a couple of different options on them with the AquaTrue brand, is what the brand that I've got. You can do one that's meant to just stay on your counter, one that you put in your refrigerator, and then there's also a system that you can hook up to your line, actually, like your pipes, to make the water cleaner coming out of your sink. So definitely a couple of different options there. It's a good opportunity too to get your mom something for Mother's Day that's a little different than what we might think of normally. So like usually we think to do like jewelry or, you know, flowers, or just maybe something, perfume, you know, things that your mom always wants that is just like a typical gift. But this could be a good gift that can last her forever and give her something back every day, which is healthy, clean water. So I have a reel posted about it all, kind of explaining the company. There's also a clickable link that's going to be here in the description box that you can click on and kind of check out their options that they've got. I do know there's a sale going on right now for Mother's Day, and I'm going to try to post this vlog before, just so that you all can take advantage of that. But again, everything's always posted on my Like to Know It, so that you can get all of the links to all of the things and be up to date. But anyways, I'm going to finish curling my hair, putting on some makeup, and getting ready to go out the door to the news, because I'm going to take the whole filtration device and kind of show it on there too. So anyways, I'm going to finish getting ready. Headed to the news. That water filter thing is heavy. That's gonna be a fun time getting it back home, because probably by the time I get back home I'll have no parking spot near me. Anyway, not complaining. It's gonna be positive today. Headed in, and like I was saying earlier, I'm gonna be talking about how to beat the heat when you're doing your runs outside in the summer, and since it's starting to get warmer. And then my other segment is going to be all about clean water and why it's important, and this water filtration system, like I said, that I have back here. You probably couldn't see it even if I took the camera over there, but I'll show you once I get. But it's just like kind of big, and I mean not big, but bigger to put your arms around. And it's a little heavy. I even emptied all the water out of it just because I think that hopefully I can put some water in it there to kind of show how it does the filtration during the segment. But I'm excited to share about it. Then after this, I might go by Three Rivers. I haven't been there in a while. It's the co-op close by that I'm a member of. They always have my gum, my Spry gum that I like. They're like one of the only places that has it. And I also like the cream soda Zevia, which is like a stevia soda. I may get some of those there if they've got them. And then I'm just gonna be trying to shoot some content today and trying to get myself ready for my run later. The run's gonna be a tough one. Tuesdays and Thursdays are always tough ones. Tuesdays especially seem to be pretty tough with what he has been doing. This week shouldn't be too bad because next weekend I'll have my race. And I think he's trying to like cut down on it to get me kind of rested and ready, but we'll see how it goes later. Anyway, I'm gonna get off here and continue to drive. I'm almost to the news now. Is keeping hydrated, right? So, and we'll talk more about kind of the right kind of water to choose. But I brought along with me one of my favorite things that I most recently have started to use on some of my longer runs is this water bottle to go. And it's collapsible, so it's easier to kind of hold in your hand. Plus it has these little, I don't know if you've used one of these before, but you can kind of strap it into your hand so it's easier to hold while you're running. And I'll also put my electrolytes in there too, just to give it a little extra as well. And we'll kind of talk about more about those too. And it's got the little pack here. You can put your key or any kind of little things that you might need, a gel, things like that. So this has really come in handy for me because I try to, stay hydrated throughout the whole run too. And then, of course, some of the electrolytes that you can put in your waters as well. These are some of my favorites, and then this one as well called Magna. This one actually has magnesium as well for like recovery, making sure you're not getting those sore muscles that you might get, especially after being fatigued or dehydrated. So these are some good options. This one's a tablet. This is more of a powder that you would put in your water. So great options there for that, just to spruce up your water a little bit. And then also sunscreen, because I'm sure most of us can definitely get a sunburn while we're out there, and that doesn't feel that great either. No. It's good to get some of that vitamin D naturally from the sun, but it's also good to kind of protect our skin as well. So see, these are some of my favorites. It's a more natural brand, and it seems to stay pretty well as well when I'm doing my running or sweating or any of that. And then some sunglasses, of course, to protect your eyes. And these might look kind of funny.
No, you look so cute in those. I love them on you.
They do protect all the way around. So it's from the side and from the front. And they stay put pretty good when you're going to run as well. So this is a great option for that. Also some hats here, some headwear when you're running. I've got this one, and then this one is more of a tight fitting one.
So cute.
Both from Brooks. I love Brooks, as you know. This one actually has like some breathable little holes in the side, so it doesn't make you feel as hot while you're running. And then it's also like really easy to wash because it's that thinner material. You kind of throw it in the wash afterwards. And sweat wicking as well, because we might sweat a lot, especially with something on our head.
Oh my gosh, absolutely.
And of course the visor to keep us protected from the sun. Some of the other things that I love from Brooks that can help actually keep you cooler too are tanks like this, where it's more of the sweat wicking material as well. So you won't feel like you're weighed down as much too with all the sweat. clients, teaching classes, and being on the news. It's time for my run. It's gonna be a tough one today, and I'm super unmotivated and tired, but I think once I get started, I'll be good. But as you can see, my little guy came with me, not so little. He just loves to go for runs, so I guess we're gonna try this. I don't know that he's gonna be able to make it for all of the in-between stuff, but I know he can do the warm up and cool down with me for sure. We'll see how this goes, but he just was giving me that look, weren't you, buddy? He just loves to go with me on the run. But just wanted to say, there's days when you definitely just don't feel like doing it, and today's one of those days. But I'm gonna do it, and it is hot outside. It's like 76 degrees, but we're gonna get it done because it's part of the training and pushing through when you really just don't want to do it. So today I have 15-minute cool down and warm up in zone 2, and in between I have 5 1,200 meter runs at zone 4 or higher with only 1 minute in between to rest. So that's why I said it's gonna be kind of tough, but we're gonna get through it. So here we go. It's Wednesday. Pulling up now to Orange Theory. It's 4:30 and trying to park. Worst time to get on here and talk probably, but anyways, got the 5 a.m. and 6:15. Then I'll take some of the 7:30. Sherry's actually out of town this week. Oh no, she's not out of town. She's in town, but she's got her daughter-in-law's in the garden club, so she's got to be there for that. But anyway, doesn't really matter. Either way, I'm here. I'm gonna go get the room ready. and start the day. I'm pretty sore today from yesterday's run. It was tough from all the heat, as you can see. But today is a cross training day, so I'm just gonna do a little of the Orange Theory class and take some more rest for the Legos. So here we go.
Beatmaker da canto.
Weird. I put that lip stain on like I always do. For whatever reason, this time it literally got all over my face. Anyway, I'm headed into Pilot to teach the last class. I'm so tired today. I think my body's just like, girl, you need rest. Problem is, I try to get stuff done during my day when I'm not training people. I try to get like on the computer to do stuff, and I need coffee to like stay awake. So I drink a little coffee, and then it's too late. So when I get home from teaching at Pilot, I can't go to sleep right away. I just need to like put an eye mask on, drink all my magnesium, and just like crash. Okay, this guy's like going way too fast. I just need to be in this lane. Anyway, I'm just sleepy. It's been a long week and it's only Wednesday. Feels like tomorrow should be Friday. I look so weird with that all over my face. Anyway, I'm gonna head in, teach this dang class, and then probably just come straight home. I still got a few things I need to get done before I fall asleep, but I'm just like, I need to go to bed and get some rest. Anyway, just thought I'd update you guys. Oh, I finally got my gift from Brooks in from winning the contest that we did with a reel. I got one of their sports bras in navy blue. I think I might wear navy for the race, not this coming weekend, but the next. And so I'm gonna just find some navy shorts to go with it, and then wear my Hyperion Max too. But we'll see. I'm trying not to spend too much money, trying to save, but it's hard when you like to run and do the races and stuff, and it's fun to have a fresh fit for that. But anywho, I'm gonna get off here and finish driving and get to Pilot. Thursday, 5 a.m. You never know what you're gonna find in each corner, so I'm gonna check. Anyways, I'm walking down to the gym to meet Wendy, train her at 5, and I have a run with Kristen at 6. Today shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. We're gonna have 12 200-meter sprints in between the warm-up and cool-down in zone 2 with, I don't even know, 30-second recoveries in between each of the 12. Anyway, so it's a good speed day. I wore my Hyperion Max 2s with all my Brooks blue gear. It actually feels really good outside. I have this jacket on. It's kind of warm. It's about 58 degrees, so it should be a perfect run this morning. But anyways, I'm almost to the gym now, so drink my cordyceps and coffee and get there and get the room set up. skin something, not a skin wave or a hydrofacial. It's a lot like it, but it offers a lot more. And I like it. She did like a lot of different steps. There was like a red light therapy portion. There was a lymphatic drainage portion, and like what is the word I'm looking for right now? Gosh, I can't even think. It's been a long morning. The cold, what is it called? Why can I not think? Gosh, these people, there's a person just right in the middle of the road here. All right. Anyways, I'll think about what it was and I'll come back, but it was great. I go to Pretty Girl Aesthetics, and Nikki is who did my facial today. My client and friend Wendy owns it, and Nikki is the esthetician there that does all of the good facials and all of that. But so I'll keep you guys updated on how my skin stays glowing from this. I think it's a good one to do before an event. Kind of like a hydrofacial will be used, but I feel like it's going to last a little bit longer just because there was more in-depth steps. They like suctioned a lot of like the dirt out and stuff too, which I'll show you guys that dirty water so you can kind of see what came out of my face, which is good, but also kind of yucky. But it could be just like leftover makeup, you know, sweat, things like that from working out. Anyways, feeling good, feeling glowy. Gonna head home now and going to let Link out, eat my lunch, and then I'll get ready to go get nails done. Nails are at 4. It needs it bad. They're grown out a lot, but it's been over a month, which is why I like going to her because they last so long. They just, you can see the grow out part, but other than that, the nails themselves are all together. Nothing is broken, no paint chipped off or any of that. Yeah, so I'm gonna get off here and drive. All right, I just pulled up to the nail salon to get my nails done. They need it so bad. I'm at a new one. It's still my friends Hong and Mimi, but they moved to a new place over here closer to Orange Theory and Hilo, which is great for me. But I don't even know what color I'm gonna get. I'm thinking maybe yellow because it's kind of the color right now, the butter yellow. Or just something springish into summer, because the next time I get the nails done, it'll probably be for my birthday. My birthday is June 5th, and it is in May right now. So I'll probably schedule one right before my birthday. That way I can have some good, like, little birthday nails. But anyway, I'm gonna hop in here and get these done, and then after that, probably just go home, chill for the rest of the night, eat some dinner, and go to bed at a decent time, then wake up and run LA in the morning. So, here we go. Bit, and then I'm just got back from Run Club, training Sherry, and the store, and I wanted to show you guys what all I got. I went ahead and did my store run because tomorrow is Mother's Day, and I'm going to have to go to Chattanooga to see my mom. So I decided I'm going to make this like kind of like lettuce wrap, sort of like from P.F. Chang's with the chicken and everything. So I got some coconut aminos, some cashews. This has nothing to do with the recipe, but I like to throw this in my yogurt just to give it a little crunch and something different. Almond butter does have to do with the recipe because you're going to mix it together for like a dressing of some sort. Got some more strawberries, nothing to do with that recipe. These I've been wanting to try. They're pineapple teriyaki chicken meatballs. Those are easy to cook and have 18 grams of protein. I got some chicken for the recipe. This is for the recipe, some of the red cabbage and everything, and green onion that goes with the chicken salad part of it. And then I got some cilantro and mint, which also goes along with it as well. So I'll be making that probably either this afternoon or tomorrow at some point to have during the week. And then I got flowers for my mom. She loves yellow roses, which I kind of showed you guys that a minute ago. And then some for my grandma as well, because my grandmother's living with my mom now. But just picked up a few things. And then I also got in the mail, finally, my Fitbetter came in, which I love Fitbetter. I partner with them, and I'm an ambassador for them. But I love them because they have extra protein in their almond butters, cashew butters, peanut butters. So I got my favorite one, which is the cinnamon one that I always get. But I also got this new one to try. It's the banana maple French toast, which I think I'm about to try it here in a second. And then here's that cinnamon one that I absolutely love because it goes along with a lot of good stuff. And then Create is a creatine company. I've not tried creatine myself yet. Your body makes it naturally. And I don't really like to try to use a lot of different supplements. I'll use some supplements for like multivitamins, protein powder, stuff like that, but nothing like too crazy. But I told them if they would send me something, I would try it. These are their sour green apple creatine monohydrate gummies, and it's got 1.5 grams of creatine per gummy, and there's 90 of them. It is non-GMO, gluten-free, and it's made in an FDA registered facility as well. Looks like it only has 3 grams of sugar for 3 gummies and 33 calories for the 3 gummies. So excited to kind of try this out. I've heard it's good for obviously building lean muscle mass, but also good for like endurance athletes because it tends to help you hold water better when you're doing your long runs and everything. So I'll try to give those a try and give you guys an honest answer on what I think about those. To run at Tyson Park, and I got to do a little bit of filming for the Ghost 17 shoe Brooks just came out with not long ago, so I'm going to do a little bit of that. So I'm going to try to get there a little bit early. control your body. Bye. Bye. We're in our Sunday 45-minute easy run out here at Cherokee Farms. It's beautiful. Pretty flat, except for getting here. But we're getting it. Keeping our heart rates in zone 2. Links here. Ready to go. Gonna go drive down to Chattanooga to see my mom for Mother's Day. This is my fit from Target. Got a little cardigan because it might be a little chilly, and this belt. I didn't really like the way it looked through the loops, so I just kind of threw it around. But anyways, I'm gonna start my drive because it's gonna take us all of probably 2 hours to get there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get in the car. Link's coming with me. Right, buddy?
All my some shit you coming fuck. I feel so ordinary, time when you around me. You just so like you know what.
Alright, so we're driving back from Chattanooga now. Been for a while actually. I've only got like 20 minutes left to get home, but traffic is insane. People go cray-cray. There's a bad wreck around Shallowford in Chattanooga, so I had to take a little bit longer route to get around, but luckily I had to get gas anyway, so I filled her up just in case, but I'm just ready to go home. Stopping by Lulu because I put in an order because I'm doing a photo shoot for this app, not tomorrow but Tuesday, but I wanted to make sure I got it like on time, and it was saying how it only had like one in my size in both the top and the bottom, but they're both on sale, so that was good. But it's called Sour Grape is the color, and the app is like a light green, and so that's what this color is, kind of like the color of this soda, like a lime green sort of. But anyway, we had a fun time visiting Mom and Grandma and Thomas and all the doggos. Lincoln was so tired, I think, from the run this morning. He didn't really want to play with the dogs. He kind of stayed up on the deck, but he's in the back now. Maybe he's making his way up here so you guys can kind of see him. He's just laying back there, he's sleepy. Tired, baby? Come say hi to the vlog. There he is. Hey, babe. Saying hi? Sleepy boy, huh? We're almost home. Love you. Anyway.